Hi, I'm Benji Marshall and this is my 12th year at the West Tigers. I don't really know how it happened, to be honest. I didn't think it would be a realistic chance to get the opportunity to come back here, but I suppose if you want something, you've got to go and make it happen yourself. So I just thought, you know what, I'll just give Ivan a call and tell him what I think I could offer to the club and to the team and on the field. And he was in line with all the things that I was thinking, and I suppose it wasn't realistic until I spoke to him about it, and he wasn't even really thinking about me until we had the conversation. So after that meeting, everything went well, and we just said, sweet, just sign. Didn't even talk about money, we just said we'll just sign it. Well, it was quite strange because we're in a cafe in the middle of Homebush where we're both trying to be inconspicuous. I had my hood on and a hat on, and people were like, hey, it's Benji, hey, it's Ivan. It was like, you know, it was quite weird because we were trying to be pretty secretive, but during that meeting, you know, obviously we're just getting a feel for each other, and I think, judging off what I could tell, he just probably realised how hungry I was for success and to come back, and we just both pretty much put it all out on the table. And after that conversation, a week later, I pretty much signed the deal. You know, from the day that I left, I sort of always wanted to come back. It sounds funny, but you know, I just never had the opportunity or the right people around the club to make that happen. And obviously with the change of the guard, with Ivan coming on board and the direction changing, that became a reality. And for me, that was just all I needed to try and work myself back into the club, and thankfully it was able to happen. I think going to Brisbane really opened up my eyes to just relaxing, and you know, and obviously there wasn't a lot of pressure on me to have to try and be you know, the main man there, and I could just relax and just enjoy footy. I think the beauty of what we can do now as a club is there's no set culture or no set way we have to be. We sort of set our own way and control what sort of the next 10 years is going to look like for the club, and I think we've got the right group of players to be able to do that. Having Ben and Russell, they're going to add a lot to the forwards. You know, they're both fierce competitors on and off the field, and they train the way they play, and yeah, more importantly, they're good people. And I think good people around the club is what you need to have a successful, not only culture, but bringing the team together to be able to perform on the field. And two very different people. Ben's very quiet and very reserved, and Russell will tell you what he's thinking. And two great signings for the club that I think will have a massive impact on the season. Oh, he's great, Josh. You know, I think the thing with Josh is a lot of people mix up the way he plays, you know, thinking that's the type of person he is. But you know, he's such a fierce competitor on the field, and then you get him off the field and he's like the nicest guy and will do anything for you. And I remember at the start of pre-season, I needed a ride home from the city. He lives in Cronulla, and he drove me from the city to Drummoyne and then all the way back to Cronulla, you know. Went out of his way to do it, and that's just the type of person he is. But again, what he's going to bring to the club is that competition and that competitiveness that he shows on the field, and you know, and the energy, and that's what you need. I think for me, it's just about what I can teach the other guys. You know, I don't really have to say a lot of things about culture and attitude and that. I just try and do that in my actions. But in terms of playing and experience and what I can offer from what I've learned playing on the field, I think, you know, for guys like Brooksy, Josh, and a lot of the younger guys, I feel like I enjoy doing that. But I think my priority though is performance on the field. I don't want to mix that up where I'm just here to mentor the young guys. I mean, you know, I want to be still the best on the field, so that's not going to change. What I am starting to see is a team that is very shy come together and be very vocal and starting to find their own voice within the side. You know, the awkwardness of new people and meeting and being young's out of the way now, and people are starting to step up. So, you know, it's not long till we play now, so everyone's, I think, is trying to put their best foot forward and you know, really compete at training. You know, hopefully we can make the semis. That's definitely got to be a goal for us, and I think we've got the team to do it. So we just have to get it right for the next 6 weeks and build going into the season, and you know, hopefully that takes care of itself. It's weird, man. The older I've got, the more emotional I've got. So anything could happen. You know, I've found myself crying at the weirdest stuff lately, so might even get a few tears, man. You know, I know walking back to Leichhardt to do some filming the first time was pretty emotional as well. And obviously getting to watch my brother play his debut there last year was quite emotional too, so yeah, 90% chance of crying. I'm Benji Marshall and I'm ready for 2018.